Hey y'all, it's your girl Bree and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, I'm Bree and I'll be doing a get to know me on today's video. Doing this video was a little hard for me because I'm not the type of person that talks about myself a whole lot unless I'm interviewing for a job and I'm trying to sell myself. But wait, that kind of sounded bad. Not sell myself, but you know what I mean. So I had to do some digging. Had to do some soul digging. Point out things that just were key to making me me. I even asked for help from a few of my friends on Instagram, and I'll share a few responses a little later. Over time, if you stick around, you'll get to know the real me. So that just means you better subscribe while you're here right now. And let's hop into this video. Let's talk about upbringing. I was raised by a single mother with 4 children. I am one of 4. I am the second oldest, first daughter, which means I grew up really fast with a lot of responsibilities. And I won't necessarily say it was a bad thing because the preparation for the real world smacked me like brisk air walking out the door on a cold winter day. I wasn't ready. I grew up. I wanted to grow up so fast. I can't wait to get out of my mom's house. I can't wait to do this on my own. I'm doing it. I want to go back. Take me back. Bills? Who asked for this? So, but anyway, here we are. Watching my mom be a single mom growing up was something that was very hard to watch, low key, because seeing her do all the things she did, in retrospect, she's a freaking superhero. Like, my mom was able to handle not 1, not 2, or 3, but 4 kids all by herself. And I've never seen her cry. I've never seen her have a meltdown. She handled everything with such grace. No matter if it didn't go according to plan or if it did, food was on the table, clothes was on our back, books, homework was done. And that inspired me and drove me and gave me the motivation to be the mom that I am today with my son. So for real, shout out to you, mom, and shout out to all the single moms out there because y'all are doing it. Back in 2020, I became a mom to my little boy, Elias Hitch. Me and him have been rocking for the last 4 years. And he just swear he run my house, okay? Giving birth back in 2020 was a journey that I did not expect to go on, especially at the peak of COVID. I was only allowed to have 1 person in the room, and even that was sketchy at times because sometimes they were telling me I couldn't have anyone in the room. And not having my mom in the room while I give birth was like one of the most daunting things I could possibly think of at the time, where I'm like nervous. This is my first birth. This is my first child. I'm in the middle of a pandemic, but you guys get what I'm saying. It was tough. It was tough. My labor was not easy. I laughed through it and I smiled through it today telling you guys this story now, but living it, it was no such fun. Comment down below if you want to hear my labor and delivery story. I don't want to go too far left on that today, but there is a lot of things that went down with my labor and delivery that was pretty traumatizing, and I think it would make a great story time, but we'll leave that for another time. But my son is here now and he's keeping me on my toes every day, but he makes me so proud, and I'm sure you guys will be seeing a lot of them, so stay tuned. Growing up, I enjoyed a few different things. I enjoyed making up choreography for dances with my cousins outside of our house. Dancing was something that was huge for me, starting in 5th grade at William Henry Middle School. Soror Kimberly Gladney. I tried out for her dance troupe back in 5th grade. I didn't make the varsity team then, but I came back year 6 and I killed it and we was in there, okay? And I've been dancing pretty much ever since. Dancing is low-key like my therapy. It lets me release my emotions that I can't necessarily always say, or I don't always necessarily burden other people with. It's just a way for me to express myself, and I enjoy it. Another thing that I enjoy is arts and crafts. Back in the day, low key, I need to hop back into it, but back in the day, I used to scrapbook a lot. And I actually still have one of my scrapbooks from back when I was in high school. Comment down below if y'all want to see it. Go a trip down memory lane, if you will, because I got yearbooks and everything. And if you went to Dover High, you better be worried because I will put you on blast. And I have no shame about it, okay? But let me know down below if y'all want to see that. My older brother Denzel, he always enjoyed music. That was his thing. Music is still his thing to this day. And he always tried to make me like him low key. Low key. I don't know if he know it, but low key. So messing around with him, or following behind him, should I say, I ended up joining the school's choir back in 7th grade. And then I did it for 8th grade, auditioned for the choir in high school, ended up making the choir there, and then did choir for all 4 years of my high school career. Now, singing was cool and all, but dancing is where my passion was. I don't do it, what's the word I'm looking for, professionally or anything like that. I make a bunch of TikTok videos and just me dancing or things that I done made up. Me and my son have dance parties in the living room. If I'm feeling down, if he's feeling down, if I'm overstimulated, it's just a way for me to just let loose, okay? And Brianna, we finna get a fast forward. Now we are at 31-year-old Brie, who has now graduated from college, Delaware State University, with a bachelor's degree in chemistry. And I've been working in the medical field, pharmaceutical field. You see a lot about STEAM, or STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Being a Black woman in that field, it's low-key treacherous, okay? It's low-key treacherous. Being a Black woman in America is treacherous. So working in a corporate field, or in a field where you don't find a lot of people who look like you, can be very intimidating. And I have learned, and I learned the hard way, that we have to take up our space. We have to. I am a quick learner, hence my YouTube channel. I am dedicated, sometimes overly dedicated. I am so passionate about what I do. So when I care about what I do, I'm going to take the time and do it right. I may make mistakes along the way, but I'm definitely going to keep going. I may take a break, maybe a little trip, stumble in here and there, but we're going to keep going and we're going to reach the finish line. Fun fact about me. My best friend's mom is Carmen. Mami, te amo. She offered me to live with them. Now, Suzette and Miss Carmen, they are Boricua, Puerto Rican, okay? I lived with them for quite some time. By this point, I should definitely be able to fluently speak Spanish. Kind of disappointed in myself. And it's crazy. What's even crazier is that I definitely took Spanish for at least 8 years. 8 years. I am very good at reading and writing Spanish. Now, when you get to talking, and it'd be a lot, but I'm going to learn it. Between Spanish and American Sign Language, those are 2 languages that I am determined to learn. One thing that is something that everyone around me knows and everyone around me has seen is my dedication in my friend group. My friends... My friends are a piece of work. So I have friends from literally all walks of life, and I don't use friend lightly. My best friend is Suzette, hands down. I got to put that in there because if I don't, she's going to chop my head off. All right. And she literally, yo, I'm sorry, but if y'all know my best friend Suzette, y'all know she don't play about me. But I have friends from all walks of life. So Suzette and I have been best friends since the 5th grade. And if you know, friends don't typically last. I am currently 31 years old. I bleeped it out in the last video, but I'm gonna say it this time. I'm 31 years old. I met Suzette back in the 5th grade, and me and her are still best friends to this day. And in this time of us being best friends, I think me and her has gotten into maybe one argument. And everybody's friendships is different, but mine have been there with me through all walks of life, from best friend that I met in middle school to the friends that I had in high school that are still best friends with me today, to the friends that I met in college, to the friends that I met in my adulthood. They're all still here. So I also asked a few of my friends or followers on Instagram to answer the following. If you know me, you know I blank. So I'm just going to read a few of the responses that I got. And I feel like it's pretty much common knowledge if you know Brie. So, like I already said, my sister-in-law said dance. If you know me, you know I dance. You're a Delta. You own a home, have a son, stay fresh with the nail set. I Spot Nails, you know what I'm saying? Go make sure you see Yin, Helen, Tree, all of them. Everybody at I Spot, you can't go wrong. Go to I Spot Nails. That's where I go to keep my nails stay on fleek all the time. Like, I need a refill right now, but again, like I said, we about to go on a trip. So they about to get redone. So if y'all want to see that too, I'll take y'all along with me to the nail salon. Long hair. Long hair. So I'm just kidding. This ain't mine. This is my first sew-in, but my natural hair is actually pretty long. So again, a natural hair girly. I do a whole bunch of videos on that on TikTok. So if you want to go check out my TikTok, you can see all the hair videos I've done already. I will be posting more to this channel. So again, lock in, subscribe, hit the notification bell, subscribe, comment, do all them things. All right. Because Brie is where you need to be. Keep telling them. My old coworker always slay with the hair and nails. You already know, area. You already know. A black female chemist, comma, a Delta, comma, and a mama. Come on now. Let's see. Always got the selfie stick. Always got the selfie stick. That's a fact. Now, one thing that, again, like I said earlier, like I used to scrapbook a lot when I was a kid in high school and stuff like that. You have to capture the moment, to me. I have a really good memory, but there is nothing like going back and looking at the pictures and videos, the experiences that you were present for. I have to have those memories, so I'm always going to capture the moment. Bad, good, indifferent, I'm there. So me always having a selfie stick makes sense. Let's see. Somebody said going to, but I can't give y'all that location just yet because y'all got to stay tuned for my first travel vlog. So let's see what else we got in here. Likes to shop, just not as much as me. Now this look, yeah, we know. We know. See, I'm not a yes man, okay? I'm not a yes man. I'm going to tell you no. I'm going to tell you put it back when you don't need it. And then I'm going to turn around and might grab it the next day. But I do like to shop, but not as much as you, Chantel. No, I don't. And this one, the first one, these are like multiple people said the same thing. And it was the very first thing. If you know me, which means you know Brie, which means y'all already know I love Will Smith. And another thing that I told myself that I was going to do this year is travel. I have always wanted to travel. I have had slim opportunities to travel, but this year, 2024, was the year that I stopped playing around and started doing and doubling down on the things that I said I was going to do. So my first out of country trip was last year. I went to Jamaica. This year I went to Mexico. I went to Orlando, Florida. I went to Dallas, Texas. And then next week I have a travel vlog coming up where I'm going to. So you'll just have to stay tuned and see where I'm headed and come along for the ride because it is going to be one hell of a trip. You say, hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
What's up? What's your name?
Yeah, 6.
How old are you?
4.
And what's mommy name?
Brianna Merritt.
That's right. You say, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right. You heard what he said. Like, comment, and subscribe.